welcome back to Life of Die. I'm Gordon, the regular host, and behind the camera, as always, for Epic, we've got Craig. How you doing, Craig?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, and you're riding high after the last time we played Epic, and I had quite a bad night, but I'm up for the fight. I'm up for revenge tonight. So yeah, you're taking the Blood Angels.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm going to be taking the forces of Khorne, who I've always kind of struggled with in the Epic, but I actually think our ally project might help them quite a bit.
Okay.
Because they're never really, the Daemon Engines aren't really allowed to first fire. That was always a bit of a problem for me. But that means they have the option to snap fire now, because in advance you can snap fire, so that might help them. And the fact that there's some more movement and stuff, so yeah, I'm feeling good. I've nabbed the red dice, which were doing so appallingly last time, and I've been rolling the hell out of them, trying to get the badness out of them, so they're going to be, I've got a good feeling, blood for the blood god.
Exactly.
Anyway, shall we have a quick look at the forces first?
Yep.
Alright, for my 2000 point force, I've taken two formations. The first one is the World Eater Century, which consists of two squads of Chaos Marines and a squad of Khorne Berserkers, and I've taken one support card there of Rhinos. And then my second formation is led by the Bloodthirster, Greater Demon, and I've maxed out all his slots here, so I've taken two squads of Juggernaughts, and I've taken three squads of Daemon Engines. So the first squad is a mixed squad, so I've got two Cauldron of Blood, I've got a Death Dealer, and the second squad is three Blood Reapers, and the final squad is the Tower of Skulls, three of those as well. Over to Craig.
Okay, and for my 2000 points of Blood Angels, I've got a Veteran Assault Company, so that's 3 units of Veteran Assault Marines. I've got a detachment of Devastators, I've got a detachment of Vindicators, I've got a detachment of Furioso Dreadnoughts, which are the Blood Angels exclusive ones. I've got a Thunderhawk gunship, I've got a Warhound Titan, and that's armed with a Plasma Blast gun and Inferno gun. I've got an extra unit of Rhinos just because I had 50 points left over. I should mention as well that the Assault Company are led by a Librarian, because we've got it in our rules that we can swap out the HQ unit for something a little bit more exciting to get them on the table. And then the second formation is the Death Company. So if you're not familiar with the Blood Angel rules, I essentially sacrifice one stand from each of my infantry detachments to form a Death Company, and they're led by a Chaplain. So yeah, Gordon won't score any points for killing them, only for killing the Chaplain.
Alright, tonight we're playing flanking action, and we have 5 objectives. So I've got one in my own half, which if I take it, I get 2 points. We then get 3 neutral objectives, which are worth 4 points each, but if you capture 2, they're worth 6 each. So you want to get 2 of those middle ones if you can, and even better, if you can capture one in your opponent's deployment zone, you'll get 8 points for that. And again, as usual, we're doing victory points for breaking formations, and that's it. Shall we look at the deployment then?
Yeah, sure thing. Okay, so for my deployment, everything is in Rhinos. Assault Marines in Rhinos, I've got Devastators in Rhinos, I've got Librarian in Rhino, I've got more Assault Marines in Rhinos, I've got Rhinos with nothing in them, but they're still Rhinos. I've got more Assault Marines in Rhinos, I've got my Death Company in Rhinos up here, and they're all just on the starting line 10 inches in. Then I've got my Vindicators backing these guys up, and I've got my Titan kind of in the middle here, ready to go for a walk in the park. And then off the board I've got my Thunderhawk gunship, and that's transporting my Furioso Dreadnoughts for some shenanigans, hopefully.
Yeah, quite worried about them.
Well, they've never done anything yet, so maybe tonight's the night.
On my end then, I've got these Rhinos which have the Berserkers on board. I have Juggernaughts, Tower of Skulls, another squad of Chaos Marines behind this building here, my Blood Reapers, more Juggernaughts. Then behind this building, unfortunately can't really see, I've got the Bloodthirster, and I've got a Death Dealer and 2 Cauldrons of Blood, and in the Death Dealer's mother squad of Chaos Marines.
Cool.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. Okay, end of turn 1 movement. So, as expected, Chaos and not with a capital C. So everything's charged up, everything's jumped out the Rhinos, everything's clashed into each other. So my Death Company have came up here, disembarked, and met the Bloodthirster, head on. Because they're fearless, they can charge him without the -2 CAF you'd normally get for the terror rule, so that's kind of cool. A wee bit of cinema. My veteran assault marines also disembarked and have went for these Daemon Engines first of all. I had a bit of a debate about going for the guys in the building, but went for the Daemon Engines instead. Vindicators are sitting back for some shots. You've got your Blood Reapers driving down the road. They're pretty horrible in terms of the amount of shots. You've got a wee unit of Juggernaughts back here who are positioning themselves for the next turn. Likewise, you've got your other marines in garrison in these buildings. My Warhound just did a wee dance around the edge of the forest and it's now looking down the street here, although I don't think it's going to be able to see much actually now that I look at it. A little backline protector, Rhinos, nobody in them. This madness in the middle obviously was where it's all happening, so you've got your Berserkers have came in, did their thing. They actually just jumped at the transport and then got jumped by my Assault Marines, so they didn't actually get to do much of a charge, but they will still get all their mad bonuses.
Yes, and just to mention, I still get to play that even though they didn't move, so they'll get an extra D6 in close combat this turn.
Which is nothing to be sniffed at. And then your Juggernaughts, the other group of Juggernaughts came in behind them, and then I jumped them with the Assault Marines, so it's all happening. And these Assault Marines are the ones that have got the +1 because they failed their quickening roll, so they're going mental. And then I've got my Devastators are garrisoned in this building with the Librarian. So we did have a bit of a debate. There was a lot of potential for snap firing at transports as they came in. And in LI, it's not too punishing actually. If I was to destroy a transport on the way in, say, 10 guys rolling dice, hitting on 6s, might kill a transport, but then you'd get a 4+ bailout roll anyway. So it's not the end of the world, but because we only discussed this after I'd done all my movement over here, we kind of had a bit of a gentleman's agreement not to do it because it felt a bit gamey. Something we need to have a wee think about because it's maybe just this particular matchup which is going to be hugely affected by it. I think a lot of games could be.
I think the Devastators in particular could affect us because of the fact that they have the 75 range, they have weapons that are decent, they get -1 TSM.
Yeah.
It would be less of an issue, I think, if it was tacticals.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But I mean, every faction's got something like that, don't they? The Dwarves have got the Thunderers and then they've got the Imperial Guard, heavy troops and stuff, so there's quite a lot of...
Yeah, so take them.
Yeah, but we always did anyway, but it gives you even more reason, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, I didn't feel great about the potential blowing away your Berserkers as they came in Rhinos, even though it probably would have been the thing to do, and then likewise you could have probably done the same over here with these guys. So yeah, we'll just go for the cinema of close combat in this one and then have a think about it, if there's anything we can do about it, or if we just let it ride in future.
Yep, and also...
Yeah, so my Thunderhawks came in, it's still flying high, so it's a bit of a heavy load, it's still got the Dreadnoughts inside it, but I've opted to just do a gun run this turn and not land it, so see if that's a good decision or not in a minute. And then these Rhinos from the assault detachment are just going to hold this objective, hopefully. So yeah, it's Blood Angels and Khorne, it's going to be bloody as we'd expect. Let's get into close combat. Or first fire, but there is none.
There is none.
So let's get into close combat. Okay, first combat. So I won the initiative, so I get to choose the order of operations. So I'm going to go for these Berserkers first against the Assault Marines. I've also got my Librarian in here. So as a Blood Angels Librarian, he's got the quickening psychic power, which allows me to cast a +3 CAF to one model within 25 centimeters line of sight. I'm going to give it to this guy here because he's got 3 attackers on him, just for the cinema of it. I don't think it really is going to help him much, but anyway. Right, so for the first combat, I'm essentially +6, you're +6, but you've got an extra dice, so 2 dice versus 3. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is all going to be one combat, so we'll need to try and work this out. Right, and then next one, yep.
7, yeah. No, you won.
Oh no, that's one, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Next one. Oh. You got me by
7,
1.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
my +3, so I get +3 to you.
Oh, 13. Oh, 12.
Yeah,
well done.
Right, but then you need to fight the follow-up combat straight away. So this is where it's going to start getting a bit messy. So now you've got one of your Juggernaughts here against him. So we'll just go with this one because that's going to make it less of a...
He's got an extra +3 because he's got this mark on
so
it.
he's +9 essentially. 2 dice +9. You're
2 dice +4, 3 dice. they're +5, he's +9.
Yeah, okay.
So
Two dice
+4
plus
to you.
Yeah.
Oh, you won.
Good. Okay, now you'll be on 4 dice with this guy. No, that's his demise. He did well though.
You did well though, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Right, and now we've got to do these ones, so now I'll get the extra dice.
3 dice, yeah. So you're +1, but you're 3 dice plus 2. 3 dice plus 1. No.
Good. Good. Right, and then these guys are all just
1 and 1s basically.
1 and 1s, yep. So I'm back to, what was that, 2 dice plus
7.
1? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 dice plus 1. For you. 10.
Yeah, you got me.
You got me.
And then the last one is this. Ooh.
9, but you went because you +2, didn't you?
Cool. Okay, and right. So the
That was-
actual is that 5 and 5? No, 6.
No,
and 5.
6 and 5, so I've
Right.
lost.
So you lost 6. I lost 5. You would have to do a withdrawal unless there's any special chaos sort of.
Well, there is, because the berserkers are completely immune.
Right. Okay.
Completely
So you
immune
can
to.
choose then whether you want to withdraw or not, essentially. And then the Juggernaughts will need to do a morale check if they have any morale.
No, the morale 1.
Ah, okay.
So,
No worries.
well, I suppose there's one counts as a fail though, doesn't it?
No,
Allies,
of course, of course.
No, good.
Right. Cool. Okay. So yeah, you don't need to withdraw from that unless you want to.
Yeah, well, they're not engaged anymore.
No. Right. Next one up, we're going for the big boy. So the Bloodthirster, and Gordon has opted to make him stinky.
Yeah. So what it means is I roll 2 dice. Any enemy units within 2d6
Yep.
will be half their calf, which I really need to happen here. So
Yeah, it's going to be all of them basically.
Yeah,
but it
but-
might also affect these guys. So let's do that. 8 centimeters.
just him,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So these ones are all fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do these guys, but their calf has been halved, so they're down to 3, but then they get the charge bonus, puts them back up to 4
Versus 12.
versus 12. So I think there's going to be a few deaths. Right, aye,
12. Oh,
still low.
but yeah, still. Hang on, do you not get a +1 for having a...
No, he's
chaplain?
a special chaplain because he's just trying to keep them in order.
Oh, right,
he's
okay.
actually happened to. Off, that's honking as well. Yep, you still got me. Oh, still not great.
Yeah.
Oh, but I
and,
think.
Right, so 6, 14, 14 standoff.
Okay.
Okay. Had a bit of rules, looking over the rules there. Now, the Bloodthirster can actually make another attack if he wishes to after he's completed the combat. He won the battle because he killed 3 of your guys.
Yep.
However, we don't think starts the combat over afresh again, so you would still get the bonuses. You get another dice against him.
Mm-hmm.
You would be up to 6 dice. I would add a 3rd dice, but I don't fancy my chances.
Yeah.
3 dice plus 8 versus 6 dice. So I'm going to coward
What
out.
happened to the cinema of it? You encouraged me in there.
Alright, let's do it.
Going
Let's do
for
it.
it. Sure. Don't know. Don't want to.
If he dies, I'm going to be raging. Oh no.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Okay, let's see. So I've got 15, 22. Oh man. 10, 15. Oh no, 23.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man. Right, okay.
You sure?
Yes,
Sure?
yes, yes.
Alright, okay.
You bully. But no, that was good. It was good. You're right. We do want the cinema in this, so that's absolutely fine.
Okay, cinema. Right. Okay. So, we're
We just checked the dice again.
checked at maths. So it's actually a standoff again. 27 and 27.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're plus 12 and plus
Plus
4.
4. So 15 plus 12, 27. 10, 10, 15, 20, 23 plus 4 is 27.
Okay.
So it's another standoff.
Right, well, that's fine then. That negates any bullying, I think. Aye. Okay. Good. Right, after all that, I don't know if I've got the energy for this. Right, okay. So we're doing the Death Dealer first. So my guy's got the stench on him. He's down to plus 3 calf and plus 1 for charging, so he's up to plus 4. You've got plus 7?
7, yeah.
So you're plus 3 overall.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
6, yeah, he's gone.
Just.
All done.
Okay, and then we'll do one of these Cauldron of Bloods. But this time I'm on plus 6. What's your Cauldron of Blood?
Cauldron of Blood, +5, so you get +1 over me, so 10 to beat. Oof.
Oh, snake eyes. Okay. And then this one. Oh, great.
Oh, rubbish.
Wow, okay.
I thought I got all the good rolls back in these.
Exactly. Cool. Oh well, that's
as always, the Cauldron of Blood never gets to fire.
No, I'm sorry. That's another one.
You're doing what you should be doing.
With the advanced fire phase, I'm going to use my Vindicators to try and clear out some of these Marines in cover. So looking for 4s because Thunder is no cover. Ugh, just a 1, and he'll be splatting.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Go on.
Yep.
Okay, my Tower of Skulls are going to fire, and they're going to target your Devastators in the building there, and under the ally rules, I can hit in 6s, so I've got a whopping 15 dice here. Looking for 6s, come on, 6s. 2, yeah.
And I'll get my unmodified 4+ save.
Oh.
Yes, buildings win again. Okay, over to me. I will use my Warhound, who's going to fire at the Blood Reapers, but you can only see one of them, so I'm going to fire both barrels of his Plasma Blast gun for 4s. And he gets 1 at -4.
6 save, yeah.
Cool, but you'll have to recharge, so it'll be down to 1 dice next turn for that.
Alright, the Blood Reapers are going to return fire, going to go after your Vindicator Squadron. So the reds are -1s and the greens are -2, they're all 5s to hit. So 5 at -1, so it'll be 3 ups and 1 at 4.
So here's the 3 ups.
Oof.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. Wow, well done. These are all gone.
Some amount of dice they deal out, so you were right to go after them.
Over to me, and after a bit of debate, I'm going to go for the Devastators into those Tower of Skulls. So I only get -1 and they've got a 2+ save, so it's going to be the whole thing. But anyway, hitting on 5s. A few.
3.
3 ups. Good. It's vindication, you might say. After just what happened to me, but yeah. That's pretty brutal. I can't take much pleasure in that.
Yes, you can.
The only one that's winning here is the Blood God. That's it.
Chaos Marines are going to target your assault troops.
Yeah.
4s to hit. 2.
2, and they'll get a
-1.
-1, so I'll get a 6 up save. Nope.
Until you like.
Thunderhawks, this is an interesting one. I've only just got range to drop it at the edge of the building, so under the LI rules for template weapons, if I can't hit the centre of the building, I need to roll to see if I can hit anything at first. So I need to roll initially to see how many rolls I do, if that makes sense. So I need to roll 4 ups to see how many potential hits I get. 3. So that's good. Now I roll 3 dice, and that's how many guys will get shot at. So it'll be hitting on 6s because it's -2. Cool. And then I get a battle cannon shot, which is fine, but it's 6 as well. No.
Cool. Okay. Alright, my Chaos Marines are going to try and pick off the rest of these assault troops, so 4 ups again. Oh.
No, you got 1.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with that.
Sorry.
I'm still smarting after that.
Yeah.
The 3 Tower of Skulls.
No.
Okay, 1 dead.
Cool.
Yeah, obviously not the one next to the objective.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, this is a card we have seen in one of the previous battle reports. Burning Body.
Oh no. Oh, Christ.
So,
very good.
of course, it's going in this building.
Right.
So I'm going to set one of your guys ablaze. Doesn't do anything until the end phase, which we're about to do. So I want to roll 4, is that right?
4 to 6, all models in the area are destroyed.
Okay, shall we go for it?
Yeah, you've done alright with the chaos cards tonight.
Well, also bear in mind how these dice have been going. Come on, 4+. Oh, come on. Oh.
Fire goes out.
Okay, and phase. If I was on camera now, you'd see blood streaming from my eyes. Because not only did I lose those 3 Tower of Skulls, but one of them was capturing this objective, so I've not captured this objective. So all I've got, we've added up the tactical strength here. You had 2 stands, I've got the tactical strength, so I've taken that objective. It's not even contested, but that's all I've got, 4 points, whereas you have taken 2 ones at either side. Because you've got 2 of them, they're worth 6 each. So that's 12, and you get that date one, 14 versus my 4 points.
Oh, aye.
Casualties, just a quick look. So I've lost most of my Daemon Engines now, which is really bad. And that's so much firepower. 15 dice gone with that appalling roll. I was so positive before we started tonight.
You charged those dice up as well.
I know. I rolled all the goodness out of them, honestly. But anyway, they're not broken, but they're not far off of it.
Yeah.
The other ones are totally fine, obviously, on your side.
From my side, yes, you've got, 8 Assault Marines and 3 Vindicators, but that's nowhere near. I think about 22 from a breaking point for that formation. And then you get nothing for the Death Company until you take the Chaplain out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's so far in my favour, but...
I think so, because I've lost most of my firepower now, which is really bad.
Yeah, but I've lost a lot of my close combat troops. So, interesting. I mean, I've got a lot of Rhinos, but...
That's true. But yeah, well, let's see what happens in turn 2, because it's not over. It's not over by a long shot.
Definitely not. Okay, right, I've charged my 2 Assault Marines into these guys that garrison the building, and you're going to snap fire at them, or overwatch them, whatever we call it, overwatch.
Yeah, I should probably mention that you were in a rage, which is why you've waited.
That's right, guys. That's right, they've got the Blood Rage, so they have to charge the closest unit to them anyway.
Which is why you haven't went after the Bloodthirster. Anyway, 6s, because I'm -2. Get 1.
1, -1. No, he's fine. He's
Man.
Okay, and you've brought your Juggers in now, so I'll get my point defence from those Rhinos on them, but you'll also always complete the charge of the Juggers, so it's kind of moot, but it won't be better. Oh,
no,
one hand.
At least that was a good time to get rid of bad rolls.
Okay, end of turn 2 movement, and it's been very tactical and cagey as always. So, first of all, your Jugger charged my Assault Marine, so he's pinned down. Then your Berserkers charged the other Assault Marine, so they're pinned down. They don't get their charge bonus this turn, so that's all good. These guys all stayed on first fire. Rhinos are doing a wee dance in the forest just to contest each other, so that's just objective stealing shenanigans as always. Ignore that, nothing to see there. You've got your Marines on first fire garrisoning this building. You've got your Blood Reapers who have just driven down for a wee view on this mentalness going on, of course. So my blood raged veteran Assault Marines charged this building, which we saw, and then you failed to shoot them down. So Juggers have then piled it behind them, which you also saw. Rhinos failed to do anything to them, so that's all happening. Your Bloodthirster chose to go for these Rhinos, but you've got initiative this turn, so you can pick the fight, so it was a bit of a trap for me to fall into, and of course I went for it. So I've put the rest of my Death Company and the Chaplain in behind him, and then finally I flew in my Thunderhawk and dropped off my Dreadnoughts, but they were in advance just to maybe do some mopping up if anything survives anything. And yeah, my Warhound Titans obviously just scurried up here as well to get some shots on anything. So basically, there's a lot of vultures hanging around waiting to pick things off after the combat. So we'll see what happens in that. And again, oh no, we do have first fire this turn. Okay,
we do.
Right, first fire then.
Right, my Chaos Marines are going to target your Devastators just in range. But yes, yeah, 6s, nothing.
I'll use my Devastators now that they've survived that barrage, and I'm going to go for this single Reaper that I can see around there. So, hitting on 5s. 3. -1, no, they're not all round those ones, are they?
No, they're not.
So,
So
-2.
so 4 ups. No.
1 deep.
Only because you couldn't see that.
I couldn't see the other one, yeah, so that's not too bad. They've not got morale or anything, do they? They might be alright if they're in sight of their demon or some pish like that.
Oh yeah, they automatically, if they can see, they have line of sight. Yeah,
that's fine.
That's true. Yeah.
Cool. Right, Berserkers versus Veteran Assault Marines.
So I choose the combat because I've got initiative, so I'm fighting these 1-on-1s.
Yeah.
You've got a guy here that's in a rage. I'm going to let him be the second attacker.
Well, he's been boosted by the librarian. He's been given the quickening or whatever it is. I know, but get it right, Gordon, come on. He's been given the quickening, which gives him a +3 for this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm attacking all the weakest ones. So these are, I'll start here first.
Yep.
I'll +2 over you, basically. Yep. 11. You die.
I get you.
So well done. And you won.
Yep. Well, didn't get in there.
These Berserkers have not done well.
They are up against some fairly meaty competition, in fairness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep, so he's got +6 overall because he's charged. What have you got? +4?
+5.
+5. So +1 over here.
Yep. Oh. God, still got him. Wow, snake eyes.
Man, these red dice are definitely dead. They are definitely dead. Oh, God. Alright, so my Juggers are going to attack next. So these are effectively +6 against your Rhinos. And we'll deal with the other ones in a minute.
Okay. I don't need to see my dice.
I know. I'll let you just roll.
Snake eyes, isn't it?
13.
Oh,
Could have done with that a minute ago.
That's it. Alright, and then one. Oh,
Nah.
Still not enough.
Actually improved your roll.
Now you're up against Veteran Assault Marine, so I'm +7, so +5, +1 for the charge, +1 for being in the rage.
Okay, and I'm +5, +1 for the charge, so +1 overall to you. 8. One of yours dies.
And then last one.
You win that one.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. So he's away.
Oh no, he's there. Sorry.
He's away.
He's gone.
These 3 Rhinos are away. Remember, this all counts as 1 combat, so we need to keep an eye on
Alright, so
casualties. I think that's the first of this one for
the
me.
first Jugger, yeah.
And then we need to do these guys. So I'm essentially now paired off against all 4 of these guys in the building.
Yes.
So you'll get secondary attackers straight off the bat with them. You'll be +2 to your calf for being in the building.
Is it not +3? Because this is
+3, yeah. So
this is a
slightly bigger one.
yeah.
Yep. So Chaos Marines +3 anyway, are they?
Yeah.
So you're +6. I am also +8 this time because I'm the jump packs attacking the building.
Yeah.
So you've got I've got +2 to you, but you're 3 dice straight off the bat.
Yes, because he's already fought.
I could have saved a lot of spiel there. Oh
Well, it's worth getting it right. So.
Definitely, right, okay, so he is going.
Good.
Right, well done. So, yep, again, no morale or anything because they're all gone.
Yep. Alright, the big moment. So, because I've got initiative, I'm going to choose to attack your chaplain first.
Yep, you chaplain.
And then I'm going to go after the next guy, and then if I get that far, Rhinos.
Okay, you're +12, +13 on the charge.
Yep.
I'm +4, +1 on the charge.
So, +8 overall.
Yep, +8. Yeah, got him.
Wasn't a great roll, but
No.
it's all I needed.
Chaplain gone. Right, now you're against a Death Company Marine who's +6, so 7 to +13.
13 +6, but you have 3 dice.
Yes.
17. That was good.
Right.
The Rhinos.
The Rhinos, so
So I'm +12 basically, but you're now what?
4 dice.
4 dice.
Okay, fine.
19, 10, 15, 18. Oh, close though.
Yeah, 8 dice now with the... Oh, no.
6,
Yeah.
18.
Got me. Right, come on, we Rhino, so now I'm on 6 dice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well,
16,
not really.
15, 17, 20.
Right.
So I need 8. Oh man, that sums it up. Right, but that was, pretty good going. They took out 4.
Definitely.
Now everybody needs to take a morale check that can see him there now. Okay, so morale checks then, so these guys are 2 up. Fine. And this one here. 6.
No bother.
Fine. Right, my Blood Reaper is going to try and pick off this Rhino. So all 5s, -2 with the reds, -1 with the greens.
Yeah.
1 of each.
There's 5 up first. She doesn't make sense. Cool. Okay. Doggy time. Warhound just out of range of hitting the building, unfortunately. So Inferno Gun is going to go into these Juggers, hitting all 4 of them, and then I'll fire the Plasma Blast Gun 1 dice into the guys in the building. So Juggers first, 4+. Just the 1. No TSM, so
5 up.
5 up.
Maybe.
Plasma Blast Gun 3 up. 5 up because it's hit the building, so never mind. A Furioso Dreadnoughts are going against these guys in the building, so first of all go with the Heavy Flamers, which is 4 pluses for cover. 3, so you get your 3 saves.
5 ups. 1, so 2 dead.
And then I've got my Melta Guns, which are hitting on 6s. 1, and that doesn't matter because you get 4 up. Yep, it's fine. And they lost 2 there, was it? So
2, yeah, morale check.
Morale check.
Right.
And then go for the Thunderhawk, so it's going to fire its missile barrage into the guys in the building, and obviously the battle cannon as well. So everyone's going to be hitting on 6s. Nah, nothing.
Okay. Not feeling very good about this again. I seem to be in this position. This seems very familiar. Anyway, I haven't lost this objective.
No.
Amazing. However, you hold...
We also never took it, remember?
I also never took it, so I don't get anything for it. So you've taken all 3. I'm just out for this one.
Yeah. And
you've held your date 1, so you get 20 points for that. On top of that, breakages wise, we'll look at your side.
Yeah, so you've not broken my main company. You have killed the Death Company though, so you get a point for that.
Terrific. Meanwhile, you've smashed my main company here, so you get a whopping 16 points for that. So it's another absolute drubbing for me, and the overall score is 5 to Khorne and 50 to Blood Angels. So I'm going to just say, it really is over because, sorry, yes, well played. Sorry, I was just going to say, all I've got left, a lone stand there of Berserkers, 7 Chaos Marines, 4 Juggers, a Blood Reaper and 3 Rhinos.
Yeah.
You can quite easily hold all these objectives with all the Rhinos that you've got there. I can't do anything about it really, and I've still got the Devastators and the Titan to contend with, and these guys with the Flamers.
Yep.
So well played. If I'm honest, I enjoyed that game. I didn't particularly, I wasn't really loving the last one we had, but I really thoroughly enjoyed that. It was great because we were doing all these kind of close combat shenanigans.
Yeah, it was a pretty even matchup, so it
doesn't feel like it with the score.
No, it came down to dice and stuff, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think we've had this matchup once before in Epic, I'm sure, and it was similar. The Blood Angels they hold their own against Khorne in close combat, certainly. Yeah,
maybe need to play them against Imperial Guard or something, or standard Marines that aren't as good in close combat.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think for me the 2 major moments were that, first of all, losing all 3 of the Tower of Skulls with those 3 up rolls, that was horrible. I couldn't even react. I was so stunned that that happened.
Yep.
And also that moment with the card that could have taken out all of your Devastators.
What was that, the Burning Man or whatever it's called?
Yeah, so set one of them ablaze, and if I'd rolled 4+, all of them were dead. And that would have made it more viable for me to continue fighting. True. If I'd at least lost them, because that's 10 dice a turn. Still got to deal with this guy though. I wasn't able to even get near him because it was just all about fighting close combat all over the place. So normally the Berserkers can make mincemeat of most stuff, and most Chaos stuff can make mincemeat of most other infantry, but the Blood Angels are so strong with those the number of troops as well. So well done. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm in a much better headspace than I was last time. Because at least it felt like there was loads, like you said, there was good cinema in it. The Bloodthirster, he chopped up quite a few guys himself.
Definitely. Yeah.
So he was good fun, and that was nice seeing that. And
I'm glad to see him not hiding in a forest for a change. That's
yeah. The problem's always just try to get them so you're not leaving them as an exposed target, so that you just hemorrhage your cards.
Yes.
That's why it's not so much that I want to hide them. I want to get them into a fight, but they're so slow, the greater demons, it's very difficult to do that, so you're always kind of hugging cover and trying to keep out of the way. And
I know, the one I want to do is obviously I've got quite a substantial Nurgle force, and I've got 2 the Great Unclean ones, but they only move 5 centimetres. And just at what point am I ever going to get them in to do, I know you're worried about the stream of corruption or whatever that they fire out and all this kind of stuff, but
there's a death wind thing or something.
Yeah, but this is never going to get there.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's even possible.
Yeah.
So I need to have a think about that, because I would like to get Nurgle out at some point again.
I think one of the things that I did kind of feel towards the end of it was because Chaos doesn't get their natural transports, the Marines are actually doing pretty well in terms of the amount of stuff that can activate. And
yeah, the Rhinos, I had a crazy amount of Rhinos in this game, because I even had 50 points left over to buy more. So yeah, I know it feels gamey obviously going for these objectives and stuff like that with them when they're just transports, but
not moaning about that.
No,
I'm just kind of pointing out that
it's freed me up, because I've been able to keep guys back to hold that objective. I've been able to get a group onto that objective, but then still have the Marines move out and do stuff. So it's definitely given me a lot more flexibility, and I've also been able to activate you and basically force you to move stuff when you might not have wanted to. So yeah, I think that's been a major factor. It's
more an observation rather than a complaint. I don't know what we would do about that for the likes of Chaos forces.
Yeah.
In general terms, they are going to suck. suffer because most of their stuff is pretty slow. Slash is decent because you've got the knights that can move up and
Tzeentch is fairly fast with some stuff as well. I think that's the kind of key. You just need to kind of pair up Tzeentch and Nurgle, or Slaanesh and Nurgle, or whatever, Slaanesh and Khorne. Basically 2 fast ones, 2 slow ones. So
yeah, I just love my Khorne force. I spent so much time painting it, but honestly I never get a good result with them, ever. One day I want it to happen. I mean, I did think that the advanced would be able to snap fire, they could do that kind of stuff, so I do think LI to some degree helps.
Yeah, it's maybe just too much of a match up for them with doing Blood Angels, but yeah, good fun.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, thanks again for the game, Craig.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, despite the scoreline. If my sanity can take it, we'll maybe play another game of Epic at some point.
I think so, yeah.
I think we need to do a 4K one. We need to get something sorted. It's just been the summer and hard to arrange weekends, but I really want to get my Scots a run out, so that's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
And also, might have a new Eldar force soon as well, hopefully. But maybe that'll be in the 4K game after that.
Yeah. Plenty in the calendar.
Exactly. Cool. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider commenting, liking, and most of all subscribing. And until next time, keep on living the life of Die.